I'm going to offer you another little a learning today, in actual fact, a conclusion that I've been led to, which I kind of picked up through someone else's motto, and I'm not quite sure who it was that gave me this motto, but it's tremendously useful. When all you have is a hammer, everything starts to look like a nail. Yeah? When all you have is a hammer, everything starts to look like a nail. And I find this tremendously useful personally as a way to get out of my tunnel vision, okay? So what it's saying effectively is, well, you know, I'm going to look at problem X, challenge Y, conflict Z, emotional feeling lambda through my frame of reference. Yeah, I already have the hammer in my toolbox, so I'm going to look at it with what's in my toolbox. And so what this motto is saying is that your frame of reference could be completely wrong. Yeah, that it's a human tendency to look at things through our frame of reference, but that might be dead wrong. Yeah. Very, very useful concept. So it delivers you a sense of humility, and it kind of jiggles with your sense of certainty. So you feel more agency as a result. You feel freer to consider stuff which you don't know, let's say, right? Rather than staying within the box of what it is that you think you do know, which is also a bit of an illusion. See, the thing is, I must have said the thing is many times. The thing is, we look at our problems as if they are outside of us, okay? We kind of adopt this scientific approach that I am the observer and the problem is out there. The challenge, the conundrum, the conflict, whatever it is over there. And I can look at it impartially, and I can observe it, and I can think about it, and I can come to a conclusion as to what is the next step. And what I'm forgetting about by doing that is that I am part of the system. I am part of the problem, in actual fact. That I cannot objectify this by looking at it as if I was not part of it. Everything that I do is harmonious with that system, and anything that I do is going to interact with that system and change it. It's not that I can just look at it and kind of magically send my energy towards it and impact it as if I was a godlike sort of entity. But this is how we look at things, yeah? We've created this mind, we've created this sense of what we are and what other is. And so we objectify stuff, and then we come to conclusions, which can turn out to be completely wrong, because it turns out we only have a hammer in our bag, yeah? So instead, what you're doing is, A, you're acknowledging that you are part of the thing that you are trying to observe. And so the idea of that separation is a nonsense. And it's also getting you to consider that you don't know what is the context of the problem that you are considering. Yeah, that the context might be completely different, and therefore your conclusion might be completely incorrect, as if you're trying to whack a screw into the ground when all you need to do is turn it instead. And the solution could be that simple, but you are looking at it from the wrong perspective. Yeah, I think that's all I need to say on that one. So that's a kind of a gift. Yeah, if all you've got in your toolbox is a hammer, everything starts to look like a nail. Yeah, so don't carry on doing what you've always done, because that's always going to lead you where you've always got before. Maybe you need a screwdriver instead. Maybe you need a metaphorical screwdriver. Yeah. I'm not going to go down into the absurdity of toolbox metaphors, because that would just be nonsense. All right, I hope that's of use. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care, and let's see. I don't know if I can find anywhere. There we go. Look, now you can see my eyes briefly, but then I'm blinded. All right, take care. Bye.